Ladies and gentlemen, did the Bills secure, or do you think this might be an opportunity now, being how the AFC is shaping up? Are the Bills' number one seed still available, ladies and gentlemen? Do the Bills have an opportunity for this first seed? Ladies and gentlemen, right now, the Buffalo Bills, they're 29th in the tankathon. Obviously, they're not tanking. They're 11-3, so you can expect them to go ahead and continue to make a push to try to get to the Super Bowl, obviously, ladies and gentlemen. But this is still an opportunity. Could they get that number one seed? And the way the AFC is shaping up, I think yes. I absolutely do believe that the Bills have an opportunity to get that number one seed. I think they do. And the reason being, and we just got notification that it looks like Patrick Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain. Are the Chiefs going to give up that first round overall? Is that something that perhaps, they're okay with? I mean, they did win the Super Bowl by not having the number one overall seed. The Ravens had that last year. So they've already proven they can win on the road in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl as well. On top of that, do the Chiefs make a business decision and maybe perhaps don't go too crazy in the last three games of the season, ladies and gentlemen? Because in my opinion, the Bills getting the number one seed, it absolutely is available. That door is open, especially with Mahomes being injured. Now, there's another team that can get the number one seed as well, and a lot of people are not talking about that team. Now, this is going to be a long shot. Not really too long of a shot, but that is the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys. The Bills just have to lose one out of the last three games. Nobody's picking them to lose in the last three games. I'm certainly not picking them to lose the last three games. But if by some miracle they do lose one out of the last three games, that does open up the opportunity for the Steelers to get the number one overall um, seed. I don't think it's going to happen. I actually think the Bills are probably the best team positioned to get the number one seed. So all they have to do is win the last three games. All the last three games are divisional games. So these are going to be, they're not going to be gimme games, but they absolutely are favored in every single one of these games. Now, the only one that might be a little bit of a challenge is if and only if a certain quarterback is trying to prove to his future GM and his future head coach that he still got it and that he still wants to be playing for him, whomever they end up being, and that would be Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers decides to bring Aaron Rodgers of old and somehow manage to beat the Bills in 2 weeks, that's probably the only chance I see of the Bills losing a game. I highly doubt it. I give the Jets 3% to win that game, but that's it. Like it's the Bills are gonna win out. But then again, it is called any given Sunday for a reason. In my opinion, I do believe the Bills will secure the first overall seed, getting that first round bye. All they have to do is just win out, and they are highly favored for that. I mean, ridiculously highly favored for that, ladies and gentlemen. I personally don't see any other way in which the Bills do not get that first overall pick.